People don't like talking about human failure that much, unless of course it's someone else's failure that they're talking about. We do talk about it in the church, human failure. We call it sin, but we talk about God much more. But when we do talk about human failure, we feel we have to, because otherwise you have to leave out too much of the human story. It's just too much to ignore. And we always include ourselves. Actually, we start with ourselves and what God is doing to help us, but all of us. And when we think about human failure, we don't just think about one or two things people did wrong, or they made the wrong choice or something. We think it's much more fundamental than that. When we use the word sin, we're thinking of something that is deep within us. It's almost like we've lost our freedom to make the choice, the right choice. Think of it like this. When I was born and I grew up, I was in an imperfect family, in an imperfect world. So as I grew up in interaction with that imperfect world, some of that imperfection touched every part of me as I grew. So it wasn't just that there was some perfect part of the world or some perfect relationship in which I could touch and somehow have this little perfect bit in me. Right through me and my life is this imperfection. It touches every part of me, even when I do good. It doesn't mean that I'm bad or that you can never do anything good. It's just that it's always there. That's primarily what we mean when we talk about sin. We also think about particular sins, things that we've done wrong. And forgiveness touches not just those particular sins, but right to the depth and core of who we are. God is seeking our transformation in Christ to be like him. Thanks for joining me.